Everyone, we've got a host of online training programs available depending on what your goal is looking for or what problems you might be having in your training. So for a long time we've had our novice programs which are made up of foundations, base camp and ascend, and they're for individuals who have difficulty knowing what to do in the gym, but also a bit of fear and trepidation about the type of equipment that's in a gym, maybe having to share equipment with others. So they're very much oriented towards the novice. And then we've got another three options. So we've got gain, train, and fit. And gain is very specific to someone who wants to build muscle and increase strength. So that is, it's a program that's totally tailored towards managing your nutrition and making sure you're eating enough of the right foods at the right times, and obviously doing the training so you're obviously being able to get the hypertrophy or the physique that you're looking for. Now that's gain, okay? So that's 4 to 6 workouts. We have included a couple of easy day aerobic options on that. So what's different from gain to train is still 4 to 6, but it's targeted towards, the buzzword hybrid. So someone who wants a mix of strength and conditioning. So the strength still is, we're looking at, your traditional hypertrophy methods. So there will be similarities with the gain program, but the workouts are certainly tailored differently. On gain, you're going to expect to have like an upper body day and a lower body day, upper body, lower body, not all the time, but that's just as an example. Whereas as an example with train, you might have total body workouts, because the reason for that is in the train program, there is still going to be an even split towards fitness or conditioning. So we don't want someone to be completely gassed out in their legs by giving them, a really tough lower body day and then expect them to do some running maybe a day or two later. So that's the differences. So train towards someone who likes to keep their fitness levels up and doesn't want to lose their strength. Gain for someone who's looking to really build muscle, shred fat. And then our fit is targeted those who just want a fitness routine. So they're not too bothered at that particular time in their life where they want to be moving weights, as in dumbbells, kettlebells, barbells, and they are more excited by just getting fit and maybe competing in an event, which might be a 10-kilometer run, a 5k, half marathon, might be our own Fit Series event, or other events like High Rocks. So that again would be like a 4 to 6. So we're not expecting everyone to do 6 days, but the option is there because many people do train up to 6 days, and especially when the training plan is well written, that you've got tougher days followed by easier days. So that's our online training suite. We've got foundations, base camp and ascend for someone who just wants to go into a gym, needs just a couple of square meters of space to call their own, doesn't need to be walking around the gym floor looking for a particular piece of equipment, and it's all dumbbells and kettlebells for the first 2 or 3 months. You're not even going to see a barbell. There are barbell exercises in there, but by the time you get them, you'll be so much more confident in the gym and in that whole environment. It won't be such a fear thing to go and actually look for a barbell and a rig space to hold the bar. So that's our option. So gain, train and fit are targeted towards those that have a higher training edge and have a very specific goal, whereas our foundations, base camp and ascend is aimed at those who might not have trained for a period of time, who may never have really worked with a coach or even that much exposure to weightlifting, but it's the perfect program and we know it works for novices to get back or into the strength game or started from scratch.